What's going on, everyone? Crazy Russian 86 here. And today I decided to do a cultural experience. And of course, a lot of Jewish people, because of fact I'm Jewish, they're not gonna like it. But I decided to go to Russian Orthodox Church in San Francisco due to the fact that I met brother Nathaniel. We talked before and I went home. I decided not to go to the synagogue. Then I pretty much had some kind of talk, and then I decided to go to church once again just to see how it is, to listen to it. I saw brother Nathaniel was there, but he didn't want to talk. He was just like minding his own business. They told me, not to say anything because of prayer, but I listened to it. I didn't want to be disruptive or disrespectful or anything. It's not like in this crazy house I'm going to, it's like a normal church. And I'm a reasonable person, so if they tell me, okay, I have respect for it. So I went there, I just sat there, I observed people, look at people. Because to me, I don't look at things like most of the people from my tribe, The thing about Jewish people is that they hate everyone, okay? They feel like, if you're a Jew and you go to church or to a mosque, you traitor, you subhuman, etc., etc., something wrong with you. I don't look at things the same way. And I refuse to look at things the same way. I'm a more open-minded person, if you will. So if I'm a Jew, and I'm not religious, I'm not Christian, but let's say I go to church, okay, I want to see what's going on. I want to see what's up. I want to see how it is. Doesn't mean that I necessarily, want to convert to Christianity, but I feel like I'm supposed to have a right to see, what Christianity is all about, how it is. I meet different people, from different backgrounds. I don't see anything wrong with it, So I went there, I looked at brother Nathaniel. He didn't talk to me, but I understood he didn't want to talk because, he was just minding his business. So is everybody else. But because of him, I decided to take a look at it, where he is going, to Russian Orthodox Church. How I feel about it, I don't know. Going to synagogue versus go to church, it's like, I don't know, since I grew up as a Jew, it's like not more of my thing, but it's like something which is I can more relate to. But at the same time, going to church was alright, it's an experience, it was okay. The thing which I like there, comparing to the synagogue I'm going, this is not like a crazy house. This is not like a balagan. This is like, more serious, more normal, if you will. So, but sometimes I feel like I don't want to go there, because, Jewish people, they're very judgmental, if you will. It's like, they're not that open-minded. And even though I'm conservative, but I'm actually open-minded. I like to see things for what they are. I like to look at people, I like to look at things. I like to be myself, express my ideas. And like I said, I know how to act, so I'm not bothering people. And brother Nathaniel was not bothering anybody either. I feel like he's a reasonable person. He has good social skills. He understands what's going on. So I don't know if I ever will see him again. Even though he seemed to be friendly, but I don't know, because I really want to be free. And I can say this and I still feel the same way. Judaism is not a religion of freedom. It's really not. Because they tell me, you have to be certain way, you have to act certain way. And they say, oh, you know what, Christian people, they're the same way. They also want to deal with only people who are like them, etc., etc. Well, they accepted brother Nathaniel, even though he used to be a Jew. And when I went there for a couple minutes, I didn't talk to nobody. I was sitting there. Nobody was touching me. They told me once, and I didn't say anything. I was just like, oh, where is brother Nathaniel if he's still there? He was there. He didn't talk. Nobody talked. People were just minding their own business. They told me once. I didn't say anything. I was not disruptive. So, like I said, it was psychologically, it was way better, than to deal with it, go to the synagogue where I go to, where people are just acting fools because they take a lot of crazy people and the rabbi say, shut up, shut up, shut up. This was way better, it's like, at least people like behave like people in this church. But at the same time, like I feel like me personally, I'm not really a religious person. And like I said, Orthodox Christianity was never my thing, because even when I grew up in Russia, I grew up in a Jewish family, but I grew up as an atheist, but Judaism was always closer to me because that's what I knew the best. That's what I knew the most about, is Judaism. But I definitely never liked the way Jewish people thought about things. I never liked Jewish hatred against all other people. I never liked the idea about being proud of everybody fucking them in the ass, but yet talking about like how the Jewish people, they rule the world, how they have all the money and everything, but yet when Gentiles say the same thing as Jewish people do, they immediately label them anti-Semites. I never liked that stuff. I was really like thinking that there's something wrong with that type of stuff, and I could never accept it. I was thinking it was wrong. I always felt that way, and and that's why now I didn't like what's going on. And brother Nathaniel told me, be careful, don't put things like that on YouTube. That's why they banned me. And what I didn't like too, how this guy who goes to the same synagogue I used to go to because of money, right? You know what he did? He came to that church. And brother Nathaniel was telling me something. He probably thought there was something wrong with me, but whatever. But really, as I was talking with brother Nathaniel, started talking to me like I'm retarded or whatnot, and I kind of felt it. Really why I was kind of disrupted from that conversation is because I saw that guy who went to church and he was going to the same synagogue with me. And then brother Nathaniel started like, talking about, shalom, shalom, ta-ta-ta, yada, yada, yada. He's a smart man, he's a smart man. He knows what's up. He knows how to act. He seemed like, even though people like to trash talk him, but for obvious reasons, but I try to look at things objectively, okay? I try to see people who they are, and I feel like brother Nathaniel, he seems like an alright guy. There's nothing wrong with him. He has good social skills. He doesn't have anxiety like me, But I have a reason to have that type of anxiety, because think about it. When somebody from the synagogue goes to the church, because I associate with somebody who, who separated himself from Jewish people. And now I was trying to open the account on brother Nathaniel page. He said I cannot do it, which is fine, I'm okay with that. I understand. That's alright. He has a right to do that, but But anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna make another video. Thanks for watching.